Welcome back to another video, guys. Um, Sorry for the delay. I've been kind of dealing with a lot of issues with you know terms of like my storage on here. But back. We're gonna be making another um Scream 7 video. I haven't really talked about it in quite a while. I've been doing some live streams and whatnot, but I haven't made an actual video in quite a while. So, um, I'm going to talk about like Scream 7. Like, when do I think it will release? I think a lot of people were speculating and saying that it could release maybe 2 years from now, maybe a year from now. But I'm thinking that it's probably going to be at least like 2 years. Um, I think 2 years sounds about right, especially when Scream 3 came out. Okay, Scream 2 came out in 1997. Scream 3 came out in 2000, I believe. They started filming in 1999. So that took like 2 years to come out. So I think that 2 years kind of sounds about right. If I'm, being honest, I think 2 years sounds pretty accurate. Of course, I don't really know like when they plan on releasing it, but I just know because I figured that it would come out maybe next year. But now thinking about that, people are actually saying that it could come out in the next 2 years, which it makes a lot of sense, for them to do that instead of releasing it, next year. Um, because obviously this is going to be like the trilogy, so it makes a lot of sense. Now, and the other concern, there's a lot of concerns in terms of like this movie as well. Everybody had concerns, with Scream 6. Um, with Scream 6 didn't turn it turned out pretty good for the most part. It turned out pretty good. I expected it to be worse than it was. Um, I really expected it to be worse. But I think it was actually better than, Scream 5. But there's a lot of, concern over this movie. Will this movie be like Scream 3? Will it be like a copy of it? Like, a lot of people are just, worried that it'll be exactly like it. Just like Scream 6. I mean, Scream 6 wasn't like Scream 2, but there were some moments in Scream 2 that was kind of similar. Or there's... In Scream 6, there were similar moments, from Scream 2. Like, like the family, the sibling, thing. It was kind of similar to Scream 2. Instead of Scream 2 was obviously a mother, and then Scream 6 was just brother and sister and a dad. Like, so it's kind of similar, I guess, to Scream 2. Not totally copying it, but kind of similar. So a lot of people are thinking that, speculating. Of course, it's just speculation. A lot of people are thinking that this movie's going to be like Scream 3, which I hope not. Maybe some like Easter eggs and whatnot, but we don't need like I said, we don't need another version of Wes Craven's films. All right, like I'd much rather these guys just do their own thing. As always, like I'd much rather them do their own thing as opposed to copying Wes Craven. That's just my opinion. So do I think it'll be like Scream 3? A lot of people have a feeling that it's gonna be same location, like just similar. But honestly, I don't really think it's gonna totally copy it. I don't think it's gonna totally copy it, but I do think that there's gonna be some similar moments, kind of like in Scream 6. Like Scream 6 had some similar moments, from Scream 2. Not that it didn't really it didn't like copy it, but it was similar. Some scenes were like kind of similar, but I'm not really concerned by it. I guess I don't know why I'm not really. I just don't think that it's gonna be like Scream 3. I think I have a feeling that we're actually going to see a version of their own. Like, they're going to make their own, Scream movie, without copying the other ones. But obviously, I guess you never know. I mean, Radio Silence, Scream 5 was a disappointment. Scream 6, a lot of people didn't like. Um, a lot of people are just have their own concerns about this film. A lot of people are wondering, like, where is it going to be? Where is it going to take place? What, city, what location it's going to be at, this time. A lot of people are saying it could be, in France. It could be, in back at, Woodsboro again. It could be anywhere else. I think France was like the biggest like rumor. As you guys can see, this picture right here is like a concept. So a lot of people were just, wondering, where are we going to be going? Are we going to be going back to Woodbury? Are we going to be going back, to Hollywood again? Like, it's just a lot of speculation. I don't think we're going back to Hollywood personally, but I think they're going to go a different route, go their own route. Personally, but as opposed to the release date, honestly, I think that this movie will probably release probably in the next 2 years, if I'm not, because like I said, Scream 3 took, that took about like 2 years, I think, to release. I think it took, because 1997 is when Scream 2 came out, and then 2000 Scream 3 came out, so it took like 2 years. But obviously, of course, this is just rumors. I'm not saying that it's going to be 2 years. 2 years sounds about right, but I'm not 100% on that. This is just me speculating. I'm not really sure, about when it's going to release. That's just what people are saying and what people believe, I guess. So, anyways, guys, be sure to comment down below. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. See y'all in the next one.